I'm learning what I sound like because I've been so disconnected with what I sound like in a way. In singing voices, in what my accent actually sounds like. It's like a trait of many different neurodivergency things, but I've been, and probably just like humans at this stage, but have morphed myself into what people are like around me so that I could fit in. And that has led me to actually not knowing what I sound like, not knowing what my speaking voice is when I'm just talking because I've been so filtering everything that has come out of my mouth for my whole life. Not for my whole life. Whenever I learned that what I said wasn't acceptable, because it's been passed down through generations in countries, in the world, in families, that certain things are not acceptable to say um, by certain people. So, like, I don't know, women just speak in their mind. It hasn't been very safe for women to do that. And I came into this world and I learned that it wasn't safe. But you know what? It actually is safe now. I'm very blessed and very lucky to be living in a part of the world where women can speak their mind, be from a part of the world where women can speak their mind, and be living in a part of the world at the minute also that has similar views. Wow, women, they can talk. Let's not hang them. Let's not burn them at the stake. Not a bad idea. But what has happened is like, and I know it's not just me because I've spoken about this with a friend of mine, but like we've gotten disconnected from what our voice actually sounds like. Like my voice is pretty deep. It actually is, and even recording this, it's like when you talk with somebody about eye contact and you're looking them in the eyes and you're like, yeah, eye contact is so weird, and then you both like have that where you have to look away. This is what is like talking about my voice when I'm speaking. It's like this is what I actually sound like, this is what I would like to speak like all the time, but I don't because there's something about my voice that is off-putting to some people, or that's what I learned. So recently I've been learning what I sound like. Singing voice as well, learning what I sound like when I sing out loud. Going back to just shouting, screaming. I haven't shouted in a long time. And I know this is all my stuff, but it's stuff that a lot of people have to deal with. Like, when's the last time you actually shouted? Like, just angry and shouted. Like, I don't want to shout at anybody in particular, but I want to shout sometimes. A couple of days ago, I reflected and found out that I've spent 6 years healing myself so that I could live, because I haven't always been life friendly. It hasn't always been life friendly in here. It's actually been pretty anti life sometimes. And that's difficult. It has been challenging, but I've dedicated 6 years. I've dedicated 6 fucking years to healing myself, which is, I don't think I've done 6 years of anything that I've wanted to do ever. That I've wanted to do being the keywords. I went to school for about 13 years, college 4 years. I kind of wanted to do college, but not really. What I really want to do is to create, and to create art, and to share and collaborate and hear myself. I want to hear myself, and I want to express myself and be vulnerable and honest and not believe that that is a bad thing. I go through phases. I remember being aware for the first time that being vulnerable and being sensitive was actually a very prized thing, because it was brave, and people resonate with like vulnerability because everybody has emotions. Unless you're a psychopath. Sociopath? Not sure. But everybody does have emotions, and just because they may be disconnected with their emotions and then tell you that your vulnerability is bad because it's actually making them feel something, that's not my responsibility. I know I did the interchanging of you and me and mine. That you know what I'm talking about, though. I'm so sensitive. I am so sensitive. Damn! I didn't think I was gonna get upset. I'm so fucking sensitive, and I'm so done thinking that that's a bad thing. It's actually such a beautiful thing, and it's why that I know that I need to create and I need to get my shit out there, because it's vulnerable and it's honest and it's real, and I have every right to be heard, and so do you. But I'm talking about me now because I have spent my whole life trying to make other people feel better and calming other people's nervous systems, and so that I could be calm, because that's how sensitive I am. I would just like feel everybody's shit, and if they weren't dealing with it, I would try and deal with it. They wouldn't necessarily ask, but I would try and deal with it. And yeah, I'm. It's not like I'm never gonna help anybody ever again. I have the capacity to do so much work with other people if they want to help themselves, but I'm not giving that out, and I'm focusing way more on myself. You thought I was focused on myself already? I am about to get way more focused on myself and my dreams, because you're never too old to chase your dreams, and I'm 26 and I'm not old. And that's another topic altogether that I won't get into right now, or maybe I will. This whole thing about like no, it's another topic. It's about girls and it's about women. It's just not for this video, but I will get in there someday. Um, Nothing is stopping me anymore. Not like any belief that something is not for me, not any like full storage on my phone, which is why I'm using my laptop, which is why this video looks like this. Nothing is stopping me anymore. No fear. The whole Lady Gaga monologue just went through my head, but I'm dead fucking serious. And I am backing myself all of the way, and I don't need anybody else's approval. I'm not going to be living my life in the way that anybody else has lived theirs. I'm not going to be taking traditional routes through any sort of industry. I'm literally doing everything the way I see fit and the way I want to do it. And that's the path that I'm following. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with my sensitivity. There's nothing wrong with my willingness to be honest, open, and vulnerable that I have had with me for such a long time. When I was like really, really mentally unwell, I couldn't stop talking about it to people on the internet, because I was like trying to help other people, saying, do you know about this? You're not broken, it's just your mental health. And I got so much retaliation from some people saying that I shouldn't be talking about that, and that's a whole stigma thing, and there's just stigma around so much, and I'm just ready to talk about everything and anything, because if you don't talk about it, that's just how travesties happen on this planet. So yeah, open, honest, loud, That's me. Sensitive. Open, honest, loud, and sensitive. Okay. Much love. Bye.